Hi everyone, my name is Sherri Mignella. I'm an independent demonstrator for Uppercase Living, and I'm here to show you how to apply one of our grand designs. This is our Dandelion Dance. It comes in various sizes. I just happened to choose a larger size for my bathroom. Right now, as you can see, I already have it cut and taped. A couple things you need to know before applying any Uppercase Living expression or embellishment. If you've just painted the walls, wait at least 3 weeks so the paint has cured. The other thing is you want to make sure the walls are clean. So I've already wiped down my walls, got rid of any dust, got rid of any dirt, so it doesn't hide under the vinyl. Painter's tape is key. It's always nice to put your expression where you want it to go. I use painter's tape because it doesn't hurt the paint on the wall. In addition, I taped up top and I taped here in the center. I taped here in the center because it's one of our larger expressions and it makes it a little bit easy for me to apply it. The little wisps that come with it, I've already cut those and put those aside, so we'll be using those shortly. The other thing you might want to use is some sort of tool. At Uppercase Living, we have these tools. I know some other companies have little tools like this, or you can use something as simple as a credit card, or just something that has a straight edge to it, so that once the vinyl is applied to the wall, you can kind of rub it on there to make sure it stays. And I like to use a warm washcloth also. So what you want to do with your expression is put it where you want it. Here, this is where I want it. I'm going to do a partial cut with this. And so I want to put a little bit more tape in the center because I'm going to take the top part off first, and I'll show you what I mean. So here, I've placed it in the direction that I'd like it to go. So I'm going to take the tape off up here now because I don't need it anymore. Just take it right off. And then I'm going to come here at the corner. And what you want to do is you want to just peel slowly at a 45-degree angle. You can see the vinyl is starting to lift. If you get into a case where as you're lifting, the vinyl starts sticking to the backing paper and not to the transfer paper, just push back down, rub it, and it'll come right up. So you want to do this nice and slow. And like I said, this is one of our bigger expressions. So I'm showing you how you can do it with just using one person. You don't necessarily need to have two people unless you're more comfortable that way, but the nice thing with the Uppercase Living expressions is we do try to make it as easy as possible to install them. Now this little bugger, let's get him up there. There we go. Put him right onto the transfer tape. And we're going to pull back. Nice and slow. The color that I chose here was our fresh linen color on my burgundy background. Now what I'm going to do is I'm going to stop right where my tape is, or close to where my tape is. And I'm going to rip this off. I don't need this paper anymore. Voila, gone on the ground. Now, what I'm going to do is put my expression exactly where I want it. The painter's tape is not needed. And I am going to push from the center, and I'm going to go up to get rid of any air bubbles. And I'm going to do that with my hand. And there, I have part of it up. Now, I'll bet you can guess what I'm going to do now. I actually like to start from the bottom. It's easier. Peel off the corner. And again, same routine. Peel back, and you want the vinyl to stay on the transfer tape, which is the clear part. And now the fun part here is I can just pull up the tape, pull this all back, and start at the top here. I don't know if you can still see me here. Push down to where I want this to go. Now this is where some people like to use heat, some people like to use a warm wash cloth or a damp paper towel, and just kind of wet over the expression if you'd like. You don't have to. Or the other thing you can do is use a tool. And what you're doing is just getting the vinyl to adhere to your wall. You're getting rid of any air bubbles that might be there. And we know that there's no dust or anything because I've cleaned the wall. I can remove the tape, or I can remove the tape as I'm removing my design. A little bit of water there. Okay, so now I'm going to peel. So again, slowly at a 45-degree angle is what you want to do. And this one's coming up a little bit, so just rub it. Bring it down. And some of our designs with uppercase expressions, if they are an actual expression, they'll come with leveling lines, which I'll show you in my next video, because with this dandelion, I'm also putting an expression with it too. So it comes off nice and slow. Oh, I just love it. I love fresh linen on burgundy walls. It doesn't give it a really big pop like a white would, but it's a nice soft color, which as I'm coming down here, I realize now I have to change my light switch cover. And again, you can just follow your hand down, or if you have a tool or a credit card, just follow it down. And if you want to rip the paper, you can. You don't need it, or you can just continue pulling all the way down. And there is the main part of my dandelion. I like to rub over it with this or with my hands just to make everything is sealed properly. Now I'm not going to bore you with all of, I think I have like 12 little wisps to put up, but I will put up a couple of the wisps just to show you how easy this is, and then I'll show you the finished product. So the wisps, you don't really have to put on the wall unless you want to set them all up and tape them up just like I did with the dandelion to put them where you want. And now I'm just going to kind of put it on the wall, rub it. Again, you can use the damp, warm cloth. If you have textured walls, I would use a damp, warm cloth. Once you rub it, peel it off. And again, it's the exact same idea as I said before. Rub it. And I'll show you one more. Get another little wisp here. And again, peel it back. It's very, very easy. Unfortunately, when I cut this, I didn't use straight scissors. I couldn't find my straight scissors, so I had to use my son's craft scissors, which you can see are a little curvy. So it makes it a little bit harder to pull it off, just because of the curviness of the cut. Nothing to do with the vinyl. And then, let's put another one right here. And get your tape. And just rub it and peel it right off. And I will show you the finished product in a moment. Thank you. Okay, I'm done. Here is the finished result. There is my dandelion. And I wrapped it all the way around the wall, and I'm going to be putting another expression there. Some people, whenever they use the Dandelion Dance, they like to put a phrase, whether it's wish, or some see a weed, I see a wish, or I see a dream. But I have something that I'm going to be putting up there next. So here is the finished product. And it's in fresh linen. on a burgundy wall. And if you like it, or if you'd like to place an order, my website is www.sherrim, as in Mary, .uppercaseliving.net, or you can go on over to my Facebook site. It's facebook.com, Sherri, M as in Mary, Vinyl, and you can like my page, and I will have specials and promotions posted on my wall. So thank you very much, and have a great day.